Good morning, student. Today we are going to start a poem, Keeping Quiet, from Flamingo book that is composed by Pablo Neruda. Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda. Student, Pablo Neruda, he was born in 1904 and died in 1973. Pablo Neruda was a Chilean poet who started writing poems at the age of 13. He won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1971. His poems are full of easily understood images which make them no less beautiful. This poem, Keeping Quiet. So, student, do you know what does the title of the poem suggest and what do you think the poem is about? Actually, this poem was originally written by Pablo Neruda in Spanish language, but later this was translated to English language, and its main thrust was the significance of mindfulness, introspection, and retrospection, as these lead to attention, unity, and brotherhood. It was an appeal to pause and really see that set in a mundane flurry of human habit. People are led to blindly perform what is expected of them while sadly not perceiving the impact to nature and society. So, student, hope you understood about the meaning of keeping quiet. Let's see about this introduction of the poem. The poet talks about the necessity of quiet introspection as it can develop a feeling of mutual understanding among human beings. Friend, this is also a theme of the poem as the necessity of quiet introspection. Introspection, the word that is you can see in the picture given here. In this picture, a person who is seeing himself, it means that shows his introspection. It means he's trying to observe his own qualities, and that's the poet wants to say us. That at first there is a need of quiet introspection, and by that we can develop a feeling of mutual understanding. It means we can understand each one, and that is very essential in among human beings. So, student, let's see the lines of this poem. First of all, line number 1 and 2. Now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. Student, as this poem is composed in free verse, so this one has no rhyming scheme. The lines represent here, now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. This opening lines shows the poet's desire. Actually, the poet wants us to tell that first of all, we should count to 12. 12, what does it mean? Actually, we can see here given in the picture 12, that represents the hour of the clock and the month of the year and also the zodiac signs. So here different meaning of this word 12. But actually this 12 here represents the complete days. It means first of all we should count to 12 and we'll all keep still. Still, it means quietness, peace, in peaceful mind. It means we should stop for 1 second. Student, so here by these two lines the poet wants to tell us that at first we should count to 12. It means we should observe our day's activity and we should also make silence. Why? Why does the poet here wants to make silence? That we'll see in the next lines. But first we'll see here about the poetic devices given in these two lines. So in these two lines they are given the poetic devices. You can see here in the word we can see that we will. It means here that shows alliteration. Again in the second line also shows we will, that also shows the alliteration. Alliteration, it's a figure of speech that is a repetition of a particular letter. Lines number 3 to 6. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for a second and not move our arms so much. It means by this line the poet wants to show us. Actually in this opening line we had seen that the poet wants to tell us that we will count to 12 and we should keep still. It means for once on the face of the earth, if we keep quiet, if we will not speak any language, why does the poet say that we should stop our language? We should not speak in any language, because language that shows diversity. Because the people in the world speak different languages that shows their diversity. So the poet here wants to say that we shouldn't speak in any language. We should stop for a second and not move arms so much. We should stop our activities for a second and not move arms so much. Student, the word arms that shows here two meanings. Actually, that is a figure of speech pun. It means a particular word has dual meaning. So here this word has two meanings. That one meaning is of figurative, that we can see that is arms word that shows here hands, and the other one is that literary meaning that shows here weapon. So the poet wants to tell us about these two things. We should stop our arms as well as weapons too. So again, let's see here. The poet wants to say that we should make stillness on the face of this earth. We shouldn't speak in any language. We should keep quiet for a second. We shouldn't move our arms as well as weapons. It means we shouldn't involve in any war. Why does the poet want to say all of these things? That we'll see in the next line, but this time to know about the figure of speech of these line. So student, the poet here wants to say that one's arm that represents alliteration, arms that represents here pun, means dual meaning of this particular word. One is of hands, other is of weapon. As you can see in the picture, there is given a man that shows by just looking like a plant. That also shows here the unity and brotherhood that the poet wants to spread in among of all. Next, line number 7 to 10, that there we can see that it would be an exotic moment. As we had seen in the earlier lines, the poet wants to tell us that we should keep quiet, we shouldn't be speaking any languages. So when we do all of these things, that would be an exotic moment. Exotic means unusual moment. That moment would be an unusual moment, because in that moment there won't be any rush. Without engines, we would all be together. So for being united, we couldn't need that time rush or engines. We know that whenever we are trying to unite, we need a leader, we need an engine. But here the poet wants to tell us that without rush, without engine, we would all be together. Only we have to keep quiet or stillness, and that moment would be in a sudden strangeness. So the poet here wants to tell us that we should keep quiet, we shouldn't speak in any languages, and then after that moment would be an unusual moment. In that moment there won't be any rush, there won't be any engine. Then we'll all be united, each one, like as you can see in the picture given, and that moment would be in a very sudden strangeness moment. Okay students, so hope you understood about the meaning of these lines. Let's see the poetic devices of these lines here. Without rush, without engines. The word without that represent alliteration as well as repetition too. We would that shows alliteration. Sudden strangeness that shows alliteration. So this is the time for questions for practice. Now see the question number 1. What does the title of the poem suggest? Inactivity, noise, unhappiness, maintenance of silence. So the right answer is maintenance of silence, option number D. Question number 2. What does the poem speak about? The necessity to be happy, the necessity to introspect, understand and have feelings of brotherhood, the necessity to work quietly, none. The right answer is of B, the necessity to introspect, understand and have feelings of brotherhood. Now next see the question number 3. What does counting up to 12 signify and how will it help? The options are here. Hours of the day, months of a year, it will help to create peace and harmony, and all of these. The right answer is D, all. Next, question number 4 that we can see here. What does the poet ask about people not to speak? Because it creates noise. He doesn't like noise. It makes things unpleasant because it creates barriers or obstacles in the form of misunderstanding amongst people. So the right answer is D, because it creates barriers or obstacles in the form of misunderstanding amongst people. Question number 5. Not move our arms. What does this expression refer to? Sit quietly, stand quietly, to be inactive, sitting still without any movement. Right answer is D, sitting still without any movement. Question number C, you can see here. Why is the moment of silence called exotic? Because of the beautiful scenery around, because of gathering, because of large gathering, because of perfect peace and harmony. So the right answer is of D, because of perfect peace and harmony. So students, hope you enjoyed this lesson, question for practice. Now let's see here assignments that you will do home. Why does the poet ask us to count to 12? That we had seen in the first opening lines. Why does the poet ask us to keep still? That you know very well. There is a message behind to keep still. Let's not speak in any language, says the poet. Why? You also know that language that shows the diversity. So that point you will have to explain here. What do you understand by the face of the earth? Student, you have to define here about the particular phrase, the face of the earth, that shows the complete world. Wherever we stand, that we can see that the face of the earth. What will counting up to 12 and keeping still help us achieve? That is very, very important question, because in that question there is coming the message of this poem. Okay, so students, hope you enjoyed this poem. See you soon. Thank you. Thanks for watching.